Good afternoon, folks. It's Old Truth Speaker. It's been a little while. It's been very busy, and I'm sure you all know by now the witness in the Amber Guyger Botham Jean trial, Joshua Brown. He was a witness. He was murdered, which this young man, educated, honest, hardworking black man in the black community, looking to go higher, take himself to higher heights in the business world, who said from the beginning he was in fear of his life after being a witness in the trial. When Amber Guyger went to another floor into someone else's apartment, the young man was asked several questions about did he hear Amber Guyger shout, "Put up your hands," or anything. Well, I'm going to speed forward. And he just simply said no. This man has been murdered in cold blood, just like he feared. And remember, I'm going to speed forward now. Amber Guyger's legal team is looking to appeal this. That means there's going to be another trial. Now, how are you going to have a trial without a witness? There's no witness. Checkmate. Let me give you a little information. And remember, this is Texas. Do you know black people are still being lynched? You're not going to see it in the major alphabet media or any of the other major news outlets. But just look it up. You can Google it to be more simplistic about it, and you'll see. Yes. Let's look at the Michael Brown case. You see how everybody's standing up, and you notice how many of the activists who stood up and criticized the police and local government, who criticized openly, 3 of them were viciously murdered. One in the car, one set on fire. One was found hung, and right away, they said, quite naturally, when it's black, they'll say, the police in them will say, it's been suicide. His face was bruised, his fists were clenched. Strange suicide way, don't you think? They said his fist was clenched like he was in a struggle. Remember that? What about that judge, the black judge in New York, remember? The one they found just floating down. Let's face a fact. Even the cops who are good, I'm not saying all cops are crooked. But remember that activist said in California a few years ago, the cops and the Klan go hand in hand. Even the cops who are good will never rat on the cops who aren't. And you have a lot of bad cops out there. I'm telling you that what I know. But let's just go back to this. I'm just going to be quick about it. Demand for justice erupt after Botham Jean's neighbor, Joshua Brown, was shot and killed. On Friday night, October 4th, Joshua Brown, the neighbor of Botham Jean, and a key prosecution witness in the murder trial of former Dallas police officer Amber Guyger, was reportedly shot and killed in Dallas. Dallas always was, well, I'll leave that. Texas always was, you know what I'm talking about. After shock and sadness, there has been a demand for action and justice on Twitter. The hashtag Justice for Josh Brown was created as many believe Brown was murdered in connection with the Botham Jean case. And there are calls for the murders to be investigated outside of the Dallas Police Department area. Now, right away, the Dallas Police Department jumped right up. We're going to investigate this. What? We're going to investigate? You're the same people who said they were going to investigate the Amber Guyger Botham Jean case, right? What are you going to do, investigate yourself? Excuse me, but this train. Come on now. Yes, I agree. We need outside forces to investigate this case. You know, there's enough of unarmed black people being shot down by cops. I am sick and even children and women. Do you understand how dangerous it is out here now? Now let's get back to this. This is outrageous. And it shows a picture of the young man. And it said he literally, Brown was reportedly found shot multiple times when officers arrived on the scene around 10:30 p.m. According to the Dallas Morning News, several witnesses flagged down police and directed them to Brown's location. Police found him on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds. No suspect has been identified. We will keep you updated. Okay. Nobody been identified. Yet there were several witnesses. They said they seen the color of the vehicle, a four-door, well, whatever. Are you surprised? I mean, just tell me. Who is it that said government in its best state is but a necessary evil? Do you know how many black people just in the last 10 years or 20 years were lynched? Remember, the major media is not always going to cover this. This young man stood up. He wanted justice. And he said from the beginning he feared for his life. You know how many crooked cops out there? Yet right now today, in 2019, black children, black women, black men, well, there's always been black men, are being murdered openly by some of these crooked cops. And very rarely anybody... I'm literally surprised he lived as long as he did. I want to tell you something. You have to be extremely careful who we are voting for. Get out and vote. I know most politicians are as full of crap as a constipated elephant. They work for big business and special interest groups. Most of them are lobbyists. Well, a large percent of them are lobbyists, and they're going to push the laws that are in the best interest for the people that are paying them. The land of the free and home of the brave. Okay. Well, act like it. Once we start to treat all people equal, then we'll begin to see some improvements. We have been marching for jobs and justice for 50 years, and it's gotten worse. Was Malcolm X right? Now another thing. Now the judge in the case, she's being called down. Did you know that? They're saying she acted inappropriately. We can go down there, everybody hugging and kissing. Okay, the man's brother, he went down and hugged Amber Guyger and all this. Okay. The judge? Really? Is that your job? Look what's going on. Am I blaming anybody specifically? No. But let's face a fact. It looked awfully suspicious, doesn't it? Right after the trial, right after the verdict, this man gets murdered. And it's already been stated that her legal team is going to try to appeal this for another trial. Now, the only witness is dead. That is no. Do you think that's a coincidence? We're in great danger. We need to pray and we need to unite. Stop all this lily liver, chicken foot, goofball ideology. Be careful who you're voting for. Be careful who you put in these offices. You understand me? This is a disgrace. The entire world is watching. I knew even before the verdict was read, I knew plenty of people have said, I've just watched and listened. That young guy there, he's black, he's getting ready to get himself, well, you know what I mean. Leave your thoughts, your comments. Be greatly appreciated. Everybody want to know what everybody's thinking. But this is about right now. This is a very highly watched case. Pray, folks. Pray like never before. We're witnessing things in this country that we haven't been witnessed, that hasn't been witnessed in over 50 years. God bless, folks. And pray.